So we have the ball. It goes to Carl, who's very deep. He's got 3 midfielders he could use, but he plays it to a wide, isolated man who fails to control it. We lose the ball without even making 3 passes. Richard needs to be deeper and on the man that Cliff is tracking. Cliff should be cutting out that pass. We win back possession, but unfortunately we can't find the forward line, and England have the ball. The ball goes across. We have the players here. You watch, we're not tracking across the pitch anymore, and the result of this is, as they move it around, they end up with a man in the middle of the pitch with plenty of space. They don't pass it to him this time, going wide. Good interception here. That's good play. No idea why this time, when we everybody going right, we get the ball and we play it to the left. We're outnumbered. We turn the ball over immediately. Lucky enough they lose control. We've got to stop passing the ball into that corner like that, unless we're going to put a lot of support men on. Quick free across. Tim's got no one, takes a risk, manages to put a good ball. Eddie gets a touch on it, and Cliff makes a good run outside to pick it up. He realises he's not going to get far, so he stops and turns, which is good. Plays it back, and all of a sudden we've got the opportunity now to attack from the middle of the pitch. We managed to work the ball forward here. It's good. We've got some running, some opportunities. Bit static there, but we've got the ball up on their baseline, which is good. Now we just need a bit more composure. Unfortunately, we lose the ball, and a long ball up the pitch. They get there first. We don't get in front of them, and now England are on the counter. Carl does the right thing. He's a bit too far away from the player. He needs to get a bit closer to get his head down, and is very unlucky to end up kicking it. Again, they find it very easy to find men in or around the circle. We're just not close enough. We're not touch tight to men. Ball's in the circle. Big chance. Timmy does well to make a great save, and we end up getting a free out. Now we've got a good chance to go forward, but unfortunately the pass goes astray. Man in the middle of the pitch, plenty of time, plenty of space. We managed to get the ball back, but it's like we're playing walking hockey now. There's very little tempo in our pace. Poor first touch, puts under pressure, into contact, free to England. We're defending really, really deep here without getting any pressure on the ball. The flat front three can't get anywhere near the ball. They need to defend as a unit to trap the ball on one side of the pitch. As the ball goes across here, we have men tracking. Carl needs to come outside the circle and get his head down. He doesn't. Alan was pretty well positioned for marking him, but a really, really good piece of skill from the England forward to score. Two of our defenders tracking across there both stopped inside our circle, which is a nightmare. And as a sweeper, Carl needs to put pressure on the ball carrier. Again, we've turned over the ball quickly. We can't, not getting 10 passes after an event. And all of a sudden, they're moving forward. We should have plenty of cover, but an Englishman's allowed to run into the circle completely by himself. taking your time. We're playing the ball around here. And into the circle they get. Got a hit out. Tim and Alan again come far too far to the right. We do manage to keep the ball, but eventually lose it in contact. Again, we don't have the forwards in a nice tight triangle, so they've loads of time and space to play the ball around. Unusual bit of miscontrol there from players not under any pressure whatsoever. So now we can look at this. Nicky's assessing the situation. We've plenty of time, and clearly the ball is backing around to Roger. You can see that all the England players apart from one are there. We've got a man at the top of the D. All Tim has to do is pick this ball up, let it go across him and play it to the top of the D instead. He pushes it into the traffic, tries an aerial, and cannot understand how we come away with a free. I mean, there wasn't 5 yards between anybody when that ball went up in the air. So we get a lucky break. Again, we should be looking to play this away from the traffic. We've got Nicky coming up to support. We need a player on the left to have stayed, but Tim tries to force it, and we just give the ball back. And it's scramble defence again, as England play the ball around. Miss a tackle. Guys in. Really do well there to just concede a long corner. But why do we have so many in so deep? And why are we not getting anywhere near the ball? Again, just not concentrating. Good lead from England. Tim does well to get a touch on that. Again, they're moving off the ball, they're getting to the ball first. They're just so much sharper than we are. Oh, and a poor bit of control there. We've got the ball on the left and we do well. We manage to move it out of the left to the right. Now we've got a chance to go forward, but everybody runs from the left to the right. Why can't anybody run straight? Why does everything have to go left to right? They seem to love running left to right. What's wrong with going straight or even towards their goal? Well in by Tim. We've got plenty of time to get set up here. Tim goes a big 5 from the ball. This is not great marking. In either case, there's a man free in our circle even after the runner's been missed, but another good save from Timmy. We just seem to have run out of steam, really. We can't afford to have people breaking like that, but if they do, there cannot be people in the middle of our circle just completely free. So they're just playing it around. They don't really need to do anything else. It's a nice sunny Sunday afternoon stroll now. We're just not getting any pressure anywhere. Bit of pressure there, force them back. Now we're making them think a little bit. Then we've got the ball back and we win it free. Now we've got the ball, it's time for a big deep breath and a bit of shape. Trouble with Nicky taking this out here then is there's no way of getting it around the back. Alan's too high, Tim's hiding behind his man. We get it wide and Sean does exactly what Keith did earlier in the game, tries a funny reverse stick pass, and we shouldn't need evidence to know that isn't going to work. It's not a good option. That just consigns everybody to a shed load more running. Oh, so we win it back. Here we are. Keep the ball. No, we force it. We lose possession. And there's more work to be done. Tim does well to break play down. So we do well to get the ball. Richard shielding it, wins himself free. Cool. Got a couple of leads, we kept the ball, that's better. That's it, we're keeping the ball nicely. Plenty of a back pass which didn't quite come off, but we fight well for it and we get it back. Good, so keep the passes moving. There we go, ball into Robert. Another pass, ball back, really good play. We kept the ball, in we go. And now you're putting pressure through the right part of the circle, and we get a short corner. Ooh, our second of the game. And that's the end of the good news, because unfortunately, the camera battery dies, and we don't get to see what happens next.